And I think some of the things that you earn as a man, right? Um, so and we'll just go over the list, right? So one of them is, this is just a short list. I'm sure there's more.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure there's a lot
Um,
more.
Respect, confidence, status, and we'll throw in for a ringer, people listening, sex as well.
Yeah, gotta earn that, bro.
So respect, right? We'll go with the first one. So respect. I think respect is a, people say you give it. I said, yeah, you do. I was like, but you still have to earn that in a sense, right? I
Oh,
don't. I
totally.
think people were. So I think when people were when they're saying you got to give respect, I'm like, yeah, that's just common courtesy in most cases, right?
Yeah, it's not
Um,
actual
it's not
respect.
actually it's not actual
I'm just
respect. It's
I'm
common
not
courtesy.
disrespecting you
I'm
to
not
your face
disrespecting
off the
exactly
rip.
off the rip,
Yeah,
right? It's
yeah,
like just common
yeah,
courtesy. You're feeling it out, right? It's like, but there's but that's again, I say you build, earn some of these things over time, right? So I think respect as one of them, right? So it's through your actions, through your integrity, through things you display and show. Um, I know we're talking about a different thing offline, and we'll say as an example, like there's some leaders who I respect because of the resume, because of the things that they've done, because of uh, what they've displayed over time, right? Versus other people in positions where it's like, it doesn't really hit the same coming from you as it does from that guy over there, right? Um, Perfect example. I know we name drop him all the time. Is somebody like Sharo, right? Who will always have my respect, um, as a leader, as a man, as an intellectual human being. Right? Like just but he's not not that he needs to, right? But he's definitely earned my respect over time because just in
100%.
and just in talking to him and
Yeah,
lessons that uh, that he's given us, talks, wisdom, things that he doesn't have to do, right? He's always willing to kind of just drop a nugget, uh, drop this on you, and so that's I think respect is a big one that, but I think you have to earn that, and I think people are just initially they're like, oh, you got to give it to give it. No, that's not true.
no, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, just because I didn't disrespect you to your right off the rip doesn't mean that I respect you.
Exactly. That's usually more of a sign of me respecting myself than respecting you.
Yeah, or yeah, exactly. It's usually either self preservation or just because
Hmm.
I'm attempting to be a decent
Human
human
being.
being,
Exactly.
trying to control
Exactly.
the monster inside me, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. What do you mean by status? I have my own thoughts, but what do you mean by that?
So I guess this comes from more of like your, uh, they say, what's the term? A man's man, right? So your status amongst other men, right?
Ah,
That's not
okay, yeah,
that doesn't necessarily have to do with your money or your
no,
material things. There's nothing to
no,
do with
it
that, right?
doesn't.
Nothing to do
No,
with that whatsoever. It's like, so your status among other men will be something that again you have to earn, right? So it'll be like, oh
yeah,
man, he's the richest guy in the room, but yeah, we also think he's a piece of shit, so we don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh yeah, well,
yeah,
again, he's the richest guy in the room. Yeah, I also think he's a bitch. What is that? You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's in charge. Says who? You know what I mean?
you know what? A buddy.
Perfect. Not interrupt you,
Go
but the
ahead.
perfect the
No,
perfect
no, go ahead, go
example
ahead.
perfect example of this was and I love this scene. And I know you love it too. Is the Bane thing, right?
Yeah,
Where the guy's like, he's like, I paid you money. He's like, and this gives you power over me.
yeah,
Well, I'm in
bro.
charge. It's like, do you feel in charge? So
Do you
it's
feel
like,
like
do
you're in
you feel
charge?
in
Yeah,
charge, right? So it's that sentiment of like, that guy
yeah,
thought because he had the money he's paying, he had a higher stat. So it's like, bro, whoa, hold up, it has nothing to
yeah,
do with anything.
yeah.
You kidding me? But that's what I mean.
Dude, I got two things. One is a buddy of mine. The other one is Ninja Turtles. This is what jumped in my head. I don't know if he wants me to say his name on here, but good buddy, you know who he
Hmm.
is. Lives in Texas, has 4 kids. They're all super athletes, but
Hmm.
he's also. I'm trying to get him on the show one day, bro. But he's doing his thing. Love him to death. But he said something one time. This was like 15 years ago, but he said it's really difficult for me to basically have someone basically receive
Yeah,
guidance or mentorship from someone whom he doesn't respect.
100%.
Meaning, this person is at the top of their game. They know exactly what the fuck they're talking about. they've done it with excellence, whatever. But if he doesn't respect him as a man, he's like, it is almost impossible for me to like get anything from out of that guy. He was almost posing it as like a flaw that he had, but it stuck with me all these years because I was like,
Yeah,
that actually makes a lot of sense. Dude.
it
Just
makes
because
a lot.
you've attained
Yeah,
a certain level or whatever, just okay. I can appreciate that, but if I
hmm
don't respect you as a man or as a human being,
yeah,
how the fuck am it's almost like just because you've done this thing to excellence, the rest
yeah.
of your life doesn't speak to that. You see what